my name is Lowell, and I'm 26 years old, and I'm teaching English here in Brno, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. You know, when I was younger, I did love the idea of traveling, going to many countries and probably living in one, for a very long time. And yes, I have to be honest, like, I think, Czechoslovakia, it was Czechoslovakia at the time, it wasn't like in one of my plans, so I think it's one of life's, pleasant surprises. I looked at my teachers, and I loved what they were doing. And I thought to myself, maybe I could do it too, like whatever they're doing. And basically that was like the moment of realization, okay, that I think I wanted to teach languages. And I got an offer to teach here in Brno while I was in Belgium. And, well, the rest is history. For me, it's such a pleasant experience. I feel very good when I teach English. Because it's like, okay, it's something that, okay, I don't actually feel tired, after the class. I sort of like I feel energized, in fact, after every session, I'm learning a lot from them, and I'd like to believe that they're also learning a lot, from me. So it's like, I've learned so many things, despite the fact that I'm like working, I don't know, 11 or 12 hours a day. And I don't really have time, to read a lot, to watch films, but I'm learning a lot from my conversation courses, from about the history of the Czech Republic, about the people, the psychology of the Czechs. I think I've learned so many things from them. Cultural stuff, in Czech. I want them to make me understand these things in English. For example, what's the difference between chalupa and chata, all these things. Or my favorite, like what's the difference, for example, like in English we just say cake, but in Czech I think you have like 3 words for it, like buchta, kolač, and dort. And I always tell them, make me understand, the difference. Like, when is like a cake a buchta, or when is it like a dort, or, all these things. So, well, most of the students I have, of course, need English for work. But yes, I have students who are studying it just because it's their hobby, and it's something I can understand because, I'm an avid language learner myself. I'm studying French and Spanish and Czech too, so I do understand that. I love you, of course, that's English. In Waray, it's hinigugma ko ikaw. It's very long. In Filipino, it's mahal kita. In Spanish, te amo. In French, je t'aime. You speak French too, so in Cebuano, that's the other language I was talking about. Pinalangga ko ikaw. And in Czech, miluju cię. Yeah. As a language learner myself, I'm studying French and Spanish, So I do it this way. I read a lot. It's very important, It's a very good way. I think it's the best way to accumulate, to know, to improve your vocabulary. There's really no other way. So read a lot, and if you don't have like the opportunity to practice it with someone, talk to yourself. I do that a lot. Well, try to lock your door, when you do that, so that people don't think you're crazy or something. But I do that a lot. I talk to myself a lot, and listen to yourself. And what else? Basically, if you really want to be proficient in a language, study hard. Don't expect your teacher to, do everything. There is no easy way, to do it. You have to work hard. I think the Czechs are underrated. Let's put it that way. And it's like, even underrated even by themselves, like by the Czechs themselves. They would often tell you, we're not tolerant, we're not warm enough, like other nationalities. That's not true, because based on my experience, I think you can quote me on this one, I think, my friends, they're Czechs and Slovaks. I think they're the warmest people I've ever met. Like, so maybe that's the reason why I feel at home here. Mhm.
I'm on the rocky road, heading down off the mountain slope. And as my steps echo, echo, louder than before, another day is done. Say goodbye to the setting sun. See what I found, turn back to the ground, just like before.